Hi guys, welcome back to my channel Learn Photoshop. So today we are going to learn how to create a collage out of the stamp tool in Photoshop. It's called a clone stamp tool. So today we are going to create a collage using the clone stamp tool. It's not very difficult, so let's practice it today and I hope you learn something good. Any doubts, any questions, please feel free and leave them in the comment section and I'll be happy to answer them. So I have selected a few images, around 8 to 9 images. You can see the images over here. I'm going to use these images for now and I'm going to create the collage. So let's begin. Let me take in my first image, say the road. So what I will do is I'm going to use the clone stamp tool and I'm going to keep the brush the size around 200, hardness 0. So this much should be good enough. Now because I want to copy this image into my main blank canvas here, what I need to do is I need to keep the tool selected and then press the Alt key on your keyboard and click on any part of the image where you want to start. Say you want to start from here. I click it. Now I come back to my image, I make a new layer and say I want to start over here. So I'll keep the opacity at maybe 50%, the brush opacity 50%. So I'll start smudging it over here. Click and no, it ends early, so I'll undo. I'll go back, I'll again click my starting point here and I'll start off maybe here. So since the brush is 50%, I'm not getting the full 100% stamp, but this is what I want. So whichever area I want it dark, I will go on clicking it, and the edges I'm going to leave it a little bit light. Once you're happy with it, good enough. Now make another layer and keep. So this image is done for now. Now let me open another image, say this lady. So the same concept, I'll Alt click anywhere on the face or any part of the body, then I will come back to my image and I will maybe put her here. So I want her to be more clear, so I'm going to stamp her and the bike more. Edges I don't mind. If you're wondering how I got all the windows away, it's just a tap button on the keyboard. So that's good enough. See how this blends into this. Now let's do the next image. Say I will take maybe the bread. So Alt, I'll just close the previous image because there'll be too many open on my screen. Okay, Alt, I'll click on the bread here. I'll come back. It's Control Tab to toggle between the two files. I'll make another new layer and say now I will maybe stamp here. If any edge comes, doesn't matter because another image is going to overlap on it. So I'm happy with this. So I'll close this image. Now let's make the next image. Say I will select the clock. Same concept. Alt click on any part of the image, come here, make a new layer, and now say I'll stamp over here. Should be good over here. Yeah. No, but I'm getting a sharp edge over here. So I'm going to undo, and I'm going to again click stamp, and I'm going to do it maybe here. Yeah, this looks much better. If you want to make the brush small and big, you can press the bracket key on your keyboard. It will make it big and small. So accordingly you can fine tune and stamp only the area that you want more dark. Because your brush is at 50%, remember. So you can go on stamping to make it 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 and whatever you want. So this should be good enough. So let's go back over here. Now make the next layer, and say I'll put now maybe, let me close this one. Now open the next layer, say maybe I will take this couple. So I'll again Alt and click, Alt and click, and now I'll go back to my image. I made a new layer already, so I will just try to put them over here. Now in case you want to erase something over here, you use the eraser tool. Keep the opacity how much you want. I'll keep it 20, and I will just erase this portion because I'm getting a little sharp edge. So in these collages you should not have any sharp edges in between any image. So I'll just erase that, and I'll go back to my stamp tool, and I'll make the brush small, and I'll just try to stamp his shoes more brighter. Same with the lady. I make it bigger. I'll keep my percentage now 50. I'll make it 20, and I'll just try to stamp a little more here. Yeah, that should be good. I'll get my brush back 50%. Okay. Now let's put the next image. Say make a new layer. I'll close this one. Now I will open the next image. Say maybe this one. So same thing. Stamp. Come here. Maybe it should be good over here. Sometimes when you stamp you may feel it's not right, so you can just change it. I'm trying to stamp the lady more because I want her to be more sharp. In the background I don't want very sharp, so I'm just stamping a little bit. say I'll put the next layer, make a new layer, and I'll close this image and I'll open another one, say maybe this lady here. So I'll alt and click anywhere where I want, and I'll maybe stamp her here. Just make the flow maybe a little more to 50. I'll make the flow 100. I'm erasing this portion because it's very sharp. I'm making the opacity 10 and I'm erasing a little more. Again, I'm selecting my stamp tool. You have to play a lot with your stamp tool and the eraser tool. These are the two tools you really need to play with in this tutorial. And now maybe I'll put one more image. So new layer, and I will put maybe I'll put this lady here. Should be good. So let me close this. Okay, so same thing again, alt and I'll click the lady, and this is my new layer. So maybe I'll put her here. Should be good here. So I make the brush a little narrow because I just want a hand on it. So over here. So I'm just pressing the eraser tool and I'm going to erase this pink a little bit, keeping my opacity at 10. I'm going to erase the pink a little bit. So here you see now it's blended in quite nicely. I'm not happy with this image. I'm going to do this image again. So I'm just going to hide it, and I'm going to make a new layer. I'm going to open this layer again, stamp, and maybe I'll put a here. This looks much better. This layer, I can see a little line here, so I want to erase it. Okay. This layer, I'm not very happy with this portion, so I want to redo it. So I'll make another layer. I'll open that layer again, spread, stamp tool, I'll take this and I will try to stamp it out of the way again. By just moving your cursor on top, you understand whether it's okay. So I'll just come here. The sharpness is coming, I'll delete it later. So for now I'm just going to stamp this. So I'll press my eraser tool with my opacity 10 or 20. I'll just delete this portion. I'll increase my brush size. I'll delete this a little bit. Come back to my stamp tool and I'm going to again stamp a little bit here. Sorry, the eraser is selected. Undo. I'll keep my stamp tool and I will just try to stamp on top again. And that's it. So here you see the collage is ready. Now another optional tip is, for example, if you feel that all the colors are in different color tones and different color shades, you have one more thing to do. You just come to the topmost layer, make a new layer, and say you select a color. Say I select maybe yellowish. So you fill this full layer with this color. So Alt and backspace will fill the foreground color, Control and backspace will fill the background color. So I'll fill this olive green on my topmost layer with Alt and backspace. Now in the layer mode, you make it overlay, and the opacity you play around and maybe you like it to 50%. Yeah, so it gives it a different tone. Say you want to make it 40% or maybe 30%. So you see there's a little difference in the image. See? So I will leave it at this. And I'm happy with this enough. It's quite good enough. So that's the way we use the stamp tool to make a collage of different images. I hope you enjoyed it, and please do subscribe and hit the bell icon for further updates, and stay tuned for my next tutorial. So thank you so much and enjoy, and see you all soon. Take care. Bye bye.